your girl Shalae. I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the free cash this week. And I'm talking about $3,000 in financial assistance for families. We have guaranteed income programs, $1,500 for grocery assistance. I have a little something for everyone. So if you want to know how to get this moolah, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing videos like this. Guys, if you would like to try out Amazon Prime free, go ahead and click the link above or below in the description box. Prime Day is next month, but when I tell you, okay, Amazon has it all, they have it all. Now guys, I'm gonna let you know, some of the programs that I'm going to speak of, they do have deadlines, so make sure you go ahead and apply fast. I mean, like, in a hurry. All right, the first program we're going to discuss is the Children of Restaurant Employees. This is also known as CORE. Now, this is a national nonprofit that is dedicated to serving food and beverage service employees with children to help provide like financial relief when either a parent or a child faces like a health crisis, an injury, a death, or natural disaster. So the CORE grant recipients, you can receive up to $7,500. Now that is a lifetime cap on there, but all applicants, you must have at least one parent or a legal guardian that is working in the food or beverage industry. And this can be full or part-time. So once again, if you have someone like this, apply. The applicants, you must have one minor child in the home. Now, if your child is in college, they can go up to the age of 22 as well, but they must be enrolled in schools. Families who have adult children who are medically dependent on their parents due to maybe like a physical or even a intellectual disability, you are eligible to apply as well, but documentation will have to be submitted. Now, all applicants, you must have at least one of the following qualifying circumstances within 6 months of the date of application. Now with this one, just because you may have lost your job or had a decrease in shift or even a decrease in wages, that is not a qualifying circumstance and will not be considered unless you have one of the other following circumstances at present as well. So like if you have a significant medical diagnosis, or maybe your child or you yourself as the parent, you were injured, or maybe there was even a death of a parent or child, loss of home or employment due to a fire, flood, hurricane, or any other natural disaster, or even a house fire, or even documented domestic violence, then you would be able to apply for this program. So if you know someone who works in the beverage industry, $7,500 free for grabs. Go ahead and apply for the application. Next, we are headed to New York, where in Rochester, they announced that they are offering their guaranteed basic income program, and the pilot will give $500 a month to 351 randomly selected families. Now, I talked about this in the video as well. There's a lot of guaranteed income programs that has opened. Check out my previous videos as well, but this application is only open for 1 week, and you can go to the guaranteed programs website. So a lot of people always ask me like, hey, how can I find this information? This is why I'm including like the news article, as well as I include like the verbiage. So all you have to do is go into Google, or sometimes click the description box, and you can go there and apply as well. But in regards to the Rochester program, you have to have lived in the city at least 1 year before applying for the application. You must have a household income of 185% of the federal poverty level. Only one individual income per household can participate in this program. But the one thing that I love about this program, guys, is they're going to accept recipients, and they will be alerted at the end of July. And then they're going to have another group of recipients that will be alerted at the end of September. But they're planning on paying out this money as soon as possible. So if you want to go ahead and be a part of those 351 residents or applicants as well, go ahead and submit. And then also they're offering free financial assistance as well. Now, if you do not have a computer or anywhere to apply, you can also go to like a public library. They do have neighborhood service centers and different branches as well. So once again, those are two programs that I just told you about. Children of Restaurant Employees, or CORE, that is open to every single person. The Rochester one, this is only open to people that live in Rochester, New York. Next, we are headed to Illinois, where they have the Restaurant Employee Relief Fund. Now, this is an association, and it's like an educational foundation where they offer emergency assistance to Illinois food and beverage workers that are facing unanticipated hardship within the past 90 days. So if you have an incident like an accident, an illness, an injury, or even a death of an immediate family, or just a natural disaster and you are in need of assistance, then you can apply for this grant as well. Now, all grant requests will be reviewed by the Restaurant Employee Relief Fund as well. And then those grants are awarded based on the eligible individuals and the available funds, and it's limited to one per individual as well. So these grants in Illinois, they can range anywhere from $250 to $3,000, but it can cover like your living expenses or any other life-altering events. Now, also in Illinois, Chicago just launched where they are doing a $5 million cash assistance program for survivors of gender-based violence. So this is a new program that just launched yesterday as well, and it's aimed at supporting survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and stalking as well. So this is a $5 million fund that is specifically designed to aid individuals who reside in Chicago and have been negatively impacted by the pandemic as well. Now, with this program, they will provide this cash assistance, and it will cover like emergency expenses such as childcare, transportation, and any medical needs as well. The applications for the program will remain open throughout the year with a $5,000 payment available to eligible survivors as well. So this is $500. Another two programs. These two programs are specific to Illinois as well. The next program is for my seasoned seniors, but it does have a catch, okay? This is the Pine Top Assistance League, where their goal is to provide like emergency financial assistance to my seasoned seniors or elderly blues musicians for medical and living expenses such as temporary home care services, transportation services like to and from your doctor's appointments, or any type of health or social services such as, but not limited to, dialysis, chemo, radiation. They also would transport. You can also use this money for transportation to like the grocery store or even a pharmacy store, your doctor's visits, any type of procedures, co-pays, emergency services, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, guys, you can use this money for any type of basic living expenses or even burial costs. But the only thing is you must be a full-time elderly blues artist, and you have to be at least 50 years old or older. You must have played or even play professionally on a stage, whether that is local, regional, or even at the national level. You have played on maybe professional albums, CDs, and you have a household income of less than $35,000. So if this is you, you're over the age of 50, you are in the music arena and it's blues, then you are eligible for a $500 grant. Now with this one, this grant will be paid directly to your creditors as well. So I mean, hey, I'm finding the money, guys. But next we are headed to Capable, where they will provide financial assistance to families. So with Capable, if you are raising a child with special needs, we all know that this presents like challenges for families as well. So Capable exists to support children and families with those additional financial expenses that comes from caring for a child with cerebral palsy or any other childhood onset neurological condition as well. So Capable will pay up to $10,000 when it comes to home and vehicle modification. They also will pay up to like $1,500 for non-traditional therapies as well. They will even pay insurance co-pays as well, even for some like medical equipment, anything related to the diagnosis. They also have where they will pay for recreational and adaptive equipment opportunities, any medical related travel, including like guidelines for like per diem and lodging as well. But in order for you to qualify for this, you must reside in one of the following North Dakota counties and under the age of 21 at the date of the application. Now, they also want you to exhaust like all sources of financial assistance, including insurance, Medicaid as well. So this is another one that will pay. It just depends on what your expense is. Like I said, in some cases you can receive $10,000. In some cases you can receive $1,500. But this is in North Dakota or specific to North Dakota as well. So guys, let me know, because I'm trying to find a way where I can have different cities and states that are offering things, but also have it where it's national things that's being offered to everyone. And I talked about this in my last video, but it's the Grocery Worker Appreciation Fund. So if you work for a grocery store or maybe even delivered groceries as well, then the grocery workers community is here not only to say thank you for your appreciation and everything that you do, but they also want to give you an additional $250 Visa gift card that you can use however you see fit. So that's what was launched, the Grocery Workers Appreciation Fund. I'm not going to go much into this one because this one was stated on my last video, but maybe you didn't watch that video as well. But these $250 cash cards, this can help with your life surprises, and you can use it any way you see fit, from healthcare expenses to automotive repairs as well. So all you have to do is go to the United Way. They open up applications every single month. Currently the application is open at the time of me recording this video, but if you go there and it's closed, they open up every single month, and they're going to have this one up until 2030. So yes, you can apply for this only once, okay, and be approved, but you must be currently employed by a grocery store or work in a place that has a grocery department. So this could be Walmart, it can even be a gas station, but you are going to have to prove like proof of employment by a pay stub, a short description of how the pandemic has impacted you, or how the pandemic has impacted you financially, and how you intend to use the funds as well. So you can fill out this form. This, once again, is open to any and everyone. You can apply on behalf of your child, on behalf of your grandchild, if you know as well. But this is another $250. For our next story, we are headed to California, where the $1,000 stimulus check is open. Now, this is the Breathe program. I talked about this one in the last video as well, so I'm not going to go much into detail with this one as well. But it's $1,000 for individuals for a span of 3 years. So payments will be distributed the 15th of every month. They are trying to start these payments in August as well. To join this program, though, you must be a resident of Los Angeles County. You must have been in the foster system in between the ages of 21 through 24 on September 1st of 2023. Now, with this program, the applications have opened and they have been receiving it, but this is $1,000 for 3 years as well. So this is another program. If you want more details on this program, go check out the other video where also in California, they were giving out $400 for undocumented immigrants as well. So there's a lot that's going on in California. And if you haven't noticed, a lot of states are offering different programs in those states as well. Next, we are headed to Ohio, where residents can register for financial assistance in the wake of the tornado. So the Point Place Library is not only a place where you can get books, but since the tornado has swept in Ohio last week, they also are a place where now you could go register to receive financial assistance, or even get a help in applying for Ohio's Prevention, Retention, and Contingency Disaster Assistance Program as well. That was a lot, like Dr. Seuss here. Now, residents affected by the tornado, you can receive anywhere between $750 to $1,500 depending on the size of your family and eligibility as well. Now, officials said that they received 200 applications on Wednesday for assistance, Yesterday, they awarded about $30,000 in checks, and they expect to send out another $20,000. Now, the great thing about this program, guys, is the moment that you go apply, if you are approved, then you usually receive your checks within 24 to 48 hours, and they are asking for people to apply. So this is another $750 to $1,500, depending on your family size, that you can receive this week and have a check in your hand. And that is all that we have, guys. It was a lot. We have a lot going on in financial assistance this week. The great news is it was a little some here, some there, some for everyone. Let me know down below, were you affected by the tornadoes in Ohio? Are you a part of the Children of Restaurant Employees? Or even will you be applying for the $250 cash cards? Let me know what state that you reside in. Grab you some Amazon Prime. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.